Hey guys, we're gonna go explore this reef. We're gonna look for surgeonfish, we're gonna look for bonefish, all sorts of little reef fish we go explore. Come along and have some fun. So we are cruising on this little reef here. It's really clear water here, probably 20, 30 feet of visibility. It's probably about 2 or 3 feet deep. So I'm just cruising along the bottom here, looking for some fish. A little, there's Convictang here. A few others pass by as well, but it's pretty empty on this area. But we're going to cruise through it, give you a good view of the reef. You can see how cool the water is. That's the sunlight reflecting through the water and on the reef down there. It's a little deeper here, so there's less of that reflection from up above. You see a couple of fish here. There's the Convictang and a few other banded surgeonfish as well. So the reefs in this area are covered with a lot of algae, and I thought that just meant it was dead or just decaying or old and dusty, but actually this is algae growing along all this coral and lava rock and stones here, and that's what a lot of the reef fish eat, is this algae. So it's actually a food source, and you'll see the coral growing alongside the algae as well. Here's a little group of Convictang and orange or white banded surgeonfish. Other than that, it's pretty empty out, but it's still a nice dive. Nice to swim around and feel the water and enjoy it. Well, it took a little while to get here, but doesn't this look like an aquarium here? Look how awesome that is. That's so rad. Just all these fish swimming around, the light blue color, the reef. This is what it's all about. I swam under this little ledge here, come up on the other side, and you can see the top of the water just reflecting down like a mirror. Oh, and look at this big group of Convictang and white-banded surgeonfish and then some bonefish. They all start trying to cruise out of my way. There's a little, I think there's a parrotfish back there as well. Oh, I see something down there. It's definitely not ocean. Oh yeah, it's some weights. These are, looks like 2 fishing weights, and pretty good size too. The fishermen use these at the end of their line. They throw them out from the beach or the shoreline, and the weight lands on the bottom of the ocean and sits there. Then the line, there's about a couple feet, and then there's a lure, and then it runs back to their pole that has a bell on it. So they'll let that sit out here, wait for a fish to bite onto the jig, or whatever it's called, and lure, and then they'll reel in the fish. Sometimes that weight gets caught in the reef, snagged, and it gets broken off and then stays out here in the ocean. So always like to clean those up when I find them. Also like to think they're good luck. All right, here we got a little humuhumunukunukuapua'a triggerfish, or reef triggerfish. This guy is gorgeous. Look at that yellow on him, the black stripe. These guys are super territorial. You'll never think that fish like defend or own a piece of property on the reef, but triggerfish, they will fight off anyone that comes into their little area. They root around there looking for algae and little coral polyps and little invertebrates, but this is like his part of the reef. He'll just zoom around back and forth on it, and just beautiful. This is one of our favorites, the white spotted sea cucumber. Just hangs out in reefs here and filters out the sediment, sand, and the seawater. There's another one just hanging out on another piece of reef. Here's another guy just hanging out on the reef, doing his thing. Here's 2 more guys just chilling on rocks. That's a little surgy here, that's why you see me kind of bouncing around with the camera, trying to hold it steady. Here's some chubs. They're my Favorite fish on the reef. And I love just the reflection of the bottom of the water, bottom of the surface. That's just one of my favorite things. It's so rad. Check out the two turtles just hanging out. This guy just snuck up on me. I was just swimming and he comes cruising right by me. Well, this is extremely rare. This is a Hawaiian monk seal. And I was swimming along a reef and I looked over and I thought I saw a gray figure on top of it and then it disappeared. And I thought maybe it was the man in the gray suit, you know, a white tip reef shark. So I swam around the reef to check it out, see what it is, and it's this guy. He comes cruising over along the bottom and swims over to these rocks, actually takes a look at me, actually eyeballs me there for a second and says hi. He's checking me out, wondering what I'm doing down here, and then he swims off, and not without a double take. There he goes. Extremely rare. I've seen a lot on the beaches lately, but out in the ocean, very rare to see it swim with one. Whoa, what is this I see? What is it? Oh yeah, it's a snorkel ring. And go ahead and pick this up and put it in my pocket and put it where it goes. Alright, so I got 2 good sized weights and a gigantic fishing weight. Of course, the snorkel ring as well. It's a good haul for the day. I'm going to give the fishing weights to my friends, and of course the snorkel ring, it goes where it's supposed to go. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you really enjoyed it. We saw some turtles today. We saw a Hawaiian monk seal, forget about it. The white spotted sea cucumber as well. Great video. Great day out there in the ocean. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Watch my other videos if you want, and have a great day.